You have to really hate the person to make them go out that way. Like, I'm just trying to get through my shift. I can barely do that. And now you want me to like fight your doppelgangers? Like, come on now. I'm not going on the news and talk to Susan about my experience on the Spirit Airlines. I love and hate this story. Oh my god. There are a few ones that I saw that I'm just like, I know it's probably not going to be scary, but I want to watch it anyway. There's this YouTube channel called Deformed Lunchbox, and I don't know if you guys heard of them, but they upload some pretty weird videos. Are they scary? To an extent, but it's more like scary as in, why did you upload this? Why are you showing this to the world kind of thing. It's very weird, very absurd kind of horror. I think that's the best way to describe it. Absurd horror. And a lot of their videos are like that. And it's kind of one of those experiences where you're just watching it and you're like, what is going on? What's happening? And you just have so many questions, never get any answers. You're never gonna get any answers. The first one is called Serial Man. I've never seen this. You've probably never seen it. So we're gonna experience this together and hopefully we survive. Oh my gosh, my closet door is open. I can deal with it. I'll be fine. Famous last words. Okay.
Hello?
Oh, Cheerios. Oh, I love Cheerios.
Yeah. He's my son. He's been missing for 6 months. He left me all alone. He left his mother all alone. I hope he's okay.
Man, had a wild night, huh? Sleeping in Cheerios. Cheerio.
I miss it. I hope he's okay.
Dang, you gonna eat some more?
Where's my baby?
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. You had to see that. I didn't know. Sorry. Hello? Wait, what? See, why is this on YouTube? That's exactly what I meant.
Wait, please. Wait! Stop! Come here!
Okay, guess that was it. Okay, we'll do Death by Doppelganger by Snarled.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
So this is an animated one and kind of
Night at the drive-thru.
live action narration.
The following tale comes from Megan and is inspired by a real experience she had while working late one night. I used to work at a popular fast food chain, emphasis on the used to. I had my share of wild interactions with customers, people yelling at me, people starting fights in the eating area. But as intense as those times were, nothing was as weird and unexplainable as this one night. The night that made me quit. This particular location was open for 24 hours and I was working the overnight shift. It was just me and my manager, Stacy. Hey, I'm gonna take a nap in the break room. You got things under control, right? I trust you. And with that, I was left alone behind the counter.
Oh, that sucks.
I was pretty sleepy myself and decided to make some hot coffee to stay awake. A few minutes later, a man and a woman who appeared to be in their 20s walked in. They were wearing dark colors and lots of layers, almost like they didn't want to attract any attention. I threw on my best smile and greeted them. "Welcome, I'll help you when you're ready." They both ignored me, which was pretty standard for most customers, so I didn't take any offense. I held my smile in place as I waited for them to decide what to order. But they weren't even looking at the menu. They were sort of glancing around nervously, hands in their pockets. Oh God, I thought to myself, please don't rob me, please don't rob me, please don't rob me. I watched their hands and their faces closely. But the longer I stared at them, the less suspicious they became. They were scared. "Is everything okay?" The woman turned to me and smiled. "Mm-hmm." She then walked over to a corner booth. The man stepped up to the counter. "Could I get 2 large coffees, please?" "Of course. I'm brewing a new batch right now. I can bring it over to you when it's ready." The man paid for the drinks and slid into the booth with the woman. Once the coffee was ready, I walked it over to them. As I placed them on the table, a car pulled into the parking lot. I'm not much of a car person, but it looked like it was vintage, from the 50s or 60s maybe.
Okay.
"That's a cool car," I casually commented. "Is it blue?" the man asked me anxiously. Yeah." Instantaneously, the couple slid underneath the table. "We're not here." I was so confused at this point. Maybe they actually weren't scared at all, but just on a ton of drugs, I don't know. But I went back to the counter to wait for the new customers. But they never came. I heard a car honking loudly outside. I checked our camera feeds. That blue car was waiting in the drive-thru. But we barricade the entrance at night. Did they move it out of the way? I was pretty annoyed and was about to go to the intercom to tell them that the drive-thru is closed and that they needed to come inside, but the man and woman called me over. "Whatever you do, you can't let them inside. They've been following us for days now." "Oh my God, should I call the police?"
And you brought them over here? I would be so mad if I already had a long shift. Someone is chasing after you and you bring them over to where I'm working. Like, I would be so upset. It's like, bro, that's your problem. That's your issue that you gotta deal with. Don't bring me into your nonsense. Like, I'm just trying to get through my shift. I can barely do that. And now you want me to, like, fight your doppelgangers? Like, come on now. I would be heated.
No. They won't be able to help. The people in that car, there are doppelgangers. I don't understand, and we don't expect you to. Look, for whatever reason, the version...
He said that with attitude, and we don't expect you to. Dang, okay. You came in my restaurant. Don't give me an attitude. If it were me, and someone's chasing after me, I'm going straight to the police station, and I'm just staying there. Because at some point, that person will reveal himself, or like whatever they are. The police can handle it. And I'll be safe there. I know, right? Go to Starbucks, go to McDonald's. It's like, it's right over there. Why'd you come in my restaurant? I was about to get off in 10 minutes. Now I gotta deal with this?
I don't understand, and we don't expect you to. Look, for whatever reason, the versions of ourselves from another dimension or whatever have found us, and they're trying to replace us. Here. They handed me a small Ziploc bag filled with a mysterious substance. Whatever they order, put all of that in there. That should get rid of them for a while, long enough for us to get out of here. You guys are messing with me, right?
Okay, why is it my problem,
That's seriously
though?
not cool. You don't need to believe us. You just need to follow our instructions.
Why are you making me do your stuff? Why is this all of a sudden my responsibility? I am not the main character. I am not the protagonist. I am not the hero. This is not my story. I'm just an NPC wiping the same space on the counter for 30 minutes. like why am I involved now? That's not fair.
That's seriously not cool. You don't need to believe us. You just need to follow our instructions, please.
You do it.
I'm not gonna put whatever this is in a customer's food, and I don't even know who you are. Okay, just take their order. If they look exactly like us, put that in their food. If not, then just leave them alone. The blue car was still honking outside.
But I still
Seeing as I didn't really have much choice.
I still wouldn't know how to feel about drugging someone, Because because that's literally what they're doing. I'm like, oh, so you're asking me to commit a crime for you after you just ordered 2 coffees? Nah, I'm trying to get paid.
I put the bag in my pocket and walked over to the intercom. I could see there were 2 people in the car, but the video quality wasn't clear enough to tell if they looked like the couple hiding in the booth. A man's voice ordered 2 large coffees. I told them to pull up to the window. I was feeling so many things.
Wait. That's what I was going to say, Joe. Thank you. Like, how do we know which one the doppelgangers are? Like, if you end up, I don't know how to explain it, but if you end up drugging the people at the table, then you're doing exactly what the doppelganger would want.
If they didn't look like the couple, then I just got pranked by a bunch of wackos in my restaurant.
And what if they're twins?
If they did look like the couple,
and they didn't know
I
long
wasn't
lost
prepared
twins
for what
trying to
that
kill
meant.
each other.
The car pulled up, and in the driver's and passenger seats were a man and a woman who looked identical to the other couple. I went to pour their coffees. I took out the bag of the unknown substance and poured it in.
Bro, what if it's just cocaine?
I'm gonna regret this, I thought to myself.
Yeah.
I handed the altered coffees to the couple in the blue car and watched them drive away. I walked over to the couple in the booth. I poured that powder in their drinks. They're gone now. And to my complete surprise, they handed me a $100 bill. And then they left. I had completely forgotten that my boss was asleep this whole time, and I went to the break room to wake her up and tell her about what had happened.
Yeah, right?
Of course,
Bro,
she didn't.
You cannot tell me this is not, oh, bro, what are their names? What are their names from Harry Potter, the twins? The Weasley twins. You can't tell me those are not the Weasley twins. Just pranking the, what do they call them? The muggles. Yeah, the $100 would make it worth it. But how do we know if it's a real $100 bill and not its doppelganger?
Believe me. So she played back the security footage. We see the first couple come in, order their food, and head to the booth. Mm-hmm. We see the blue car in the drive-thru, me talking with the first couple, and me handing the doppelgangers the spiked drinks. But what we don't see is the car leaving the drive-thru. So we decide to go outside and investigate. At the entrance of the drive-thru, all of the barricades were still up. Same for the exit of the drive-thru. No sign of anyone moving them or driving over them. At this point, my manager was just as freaked out as me. We decided to close early, and I quit the next morning. I think about that night a lot. I keep trying to make sense of it. Maybe they were playing a weird prank on me, and they were 2 sets of twins? But then how did the car get in and out of the blocked off drive-thru?
Obviously, it's because the Weasley twins borrow their dad's car.
So, do parallel universes really exist? Are people's doppelgangers really trying to replace them? And would I ever run into mine?
If I had a doppelganger, I probably wouldn't fight. And knowing them, since they are me, they probably wouldn't fight either because it's exhausting. Like, I can't imagine someone fighting to have my life, you know? I'm like, what are you even fighting for? Why are you doing this? Like, you want to be me? Go ahead. Try to do it better, bro. Because I can't. I'm so tired. This next video is called, man, do I want to even read this? It's called I Intercepted a Kidnapper by Peeing on Him. Pizza Delivery, True Story. This video is by Stephen D. Oh, they're almost at 1 million subscribers. Woo, let's go.
It was a really busy night, and I was delivering pizza without any time to pause or even take bathroom breaks, when all of a sudden, the urge to go pee hit me all at once. I pulled up to the next house, and it was an area I delivered in before, so I could immediately see that something wasn't right. All the lights were off in the house, not even the glow of a television or anything. The block was dead quiet. I called the number the customer provided, and the voice on the other end said, "Yeah?" She sounded out of breath. "Hey, it's your pizza out front, but there doesn't appear to be anybody home." Yeah, I'm not home. I had to pee so badly that I was much less patient than I'd otherwise be with a customer right out.
You're a man. Go in the bush. Come on.
There doesn't appear to be anybody home. Yeah, I'm not home. Well, then we're going to have to terminate the order because I've arrived in the stated delivery window and you were supposed to pay in cash, so I don't know what to tell you. I instantly regretted letting my bladder do the talking for me, but she responded, "Oh my gosh."
Sorry, that sentence was just kind of just punched me in my face. I'm so sad that I let the bladder do the talking for me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was running down the street so I could barely hear you. I knew you were coming. Please don't leave. I'm starving. 5 minutes tops, okay? Well, now I felt bad for snapping at her. No, my bad. No need to rush. See you when you get here. The safest bet was to use a bush in front of the woman's house.
Yeah.
She wasn't home and the street light was out so no one would see me. I scurried over to the tallest bush in her front yard, about 4 feet from her door.
Why did he run like that into the bushes? Oh my gosh, I can't stand him. He was booking into those bushes. Oh my god. By the time he got there, he was probably bushed.
About 4 feet from her door. I looked
Anxiety?
both ways,
Oh, yeah.
unzipped, and finally. Thank God. After the initial millisecond of relief, I noticed the sound was way off. I started panicking, thinking I'd aimed wrong, but once I started, I can't stop midstream, so I kept squinting into the darkness to see if maybe I was hitting a rock or something and could just move a few inches over. All of a sudden, I heard a way more concerning noise. What the fuck? Before I could turn around,
He's just, this guy peeing, he's just like a water hose. Just peeing on this guy. This
heard a
story is
way
so
more
funny.
concerning noise. What the fuck? Before I could turn around, assuming I'd been caught by a neighbor, a man came leaping out of the bushes. He blew past me, brushing my golden shower off him as he spit pretty emphatically on the ground. I think I might have...
This story. I love and hate this story. Oh my god.
He blew past me, brushing my golden shower off him as he spit pretty emphatically on the ground. I think I might have beamed him right in the face. I didn't remember what he was saying because I was still in shock, but after a few minutes, I do remember hearing a car screech out from a bit further away. I was so frozen that I didn't even put my junk away, and I just stood there trying to figure out what had happened. That man was wearing a hoodie in 90-degree weather. That was a bad man. You're in a bad situation, I said to myself. I turned on the flash on my phone and tried to peer around the line of shrubbery. And that is when I saw the bag. There was a tattered drawstring bag sitting behind the bushes. Once I maneuvered it over and pulled it open, I saw a sharp knife, a roll of duct tape, and a bottle of pills. I dropped the bag, booked it across the street, and slammed the pedal before the door was even closed all the way. I pulled into the parking lot of a 24-hour store. Who do I call first, the police or the girl? But then I thought, what if the girl on the phone was just a
You need to call the janitor and clean up that pee, bro. What the heck? I'm like paying attention, but it's like my mind is like 20 seconds back. So I'm still on the part where his junk is still out. Oh my god. Imagine you plan on just robbing him and then suddenly your victim in question starts pissing on you.
She called me out of breath, she wasn't home, the whole thing was off. I called 911 and the operator assured me that someone would be there soon.
This is a very appealing story. No, that wasn't good.
My rational mind said the odds of her being a decoy girl for some large scam targeting pizza guys were low, and the odds of her being an intended victim were a lot higher.
Yeah.
I took 911 off mute and told them I had returned to look for the girl. They weren't happy about that, but
Oh, he's trying to be a hero. Hello? You did your job. You you peed on the guy, and they left. That's all you gotta do. I'm going home.
I saw her meandering past the parked cars and in the street looking to see if one was mine. I waved her down and I kept whispering, "Get in, get in. Oh, you want me to get the pizza from the back? Look, there was a man in your bushes. I'm on the phone with the police.
Okay,
I don't know where he is right
suspicious.
now. Just please get in the car so we can lock the doors." I thought that was why she got in the car with no further explanation, but it turns out that wasn't entirely it.
What?
Still
There's more
there?
to
She
this?
with you? 911 kept checking in, not knowing who the third party I was talking to was. I reassured them, and we drove more cautiously this time to a location the police...
Dude, he sounds so okay. Whoa, hold on. This is taking a turn. Okay, so like, does she think it's an Uber? Why did she get in the car?
Police instructed us to wait as to speak with the police after they cleared the area. They came pretty
Yeah,
soon
like, that
after,
doesn't make any
and I gave them a
sense.
statement telling them everything I observed.
That sure
It
makes
turns out the
sense.
reason she got into a strange pizza guy's car without probing any deeper into the story is because she knew who the man was right away from my description. She had a psycho ex-boyfriend who was apparently crazy enough that he immediately came to mind from hearing, "There's a guy in your bushes." She later called us to thank me and insisted to leave a huge tip. That was easily one of the creepiest things that has ever happened to me, on the job or off. So to that crazy ex-boyfriend in the bushes that I accidentally peed on, let's not meet again.
Great story. That was so funny. I haven't laughed that hard in a minute. That was so funny. She got in the car so easily. Like, what if it was someone just who was like a friend of the ex-boyfriend? Like, okay, so I have another one from from Horror Shorts Party, like the video that I was gonna play, but then I decided against it because they were showing some kind of creepy images. And this one is called 3 True Airplane Horror Stories. We're only gonna watch one because the video is like pretty long.
Recently, I was going on a trip to Florida to visit some of my relatives there. Usually, I'm not a fan of planes and everything, but I live in Texas, so luckily it wasn't a very long flight. Plus, it had been a long time since I'd seen my
Oh,
relatives,
is it loud still?
so I wanted to go. I got to the airport a little later than I planned to, so I had to rush a bit, but I made it to the gate with plenty of time to spare. There was still a long line of people waiting to board ahead of me, though. I was kind of frustrated. I'm usually one of the first people in my boarding group to get in line. As I stood waiting, I looked back to see how many people were in line behind
okay.
me.
I was like,
The
who's
line
this
had
lady
gotten
looking
even
at?
longer in the few minutes I'd been standing there. At least I beat them here. Then, I noticed something strange. There was this really creepy looking guy in line
my
a good distance
gosh.
back. He was wearing a green hoodie
Bro,
and black pants.
That is not a person. That is a llama.
What made it creepy, though,
And why are
was
you
that this
looking at
guy
me?
seemed to be staring right at me. I don't know what would be making him look at me out of all these people, but it definitely seemed like he
Hello?
was. And it was the creepiest stare ever, too.
Nose
It
for
really
acting.
freaked me out. I turned back around
like
so I wouldn't
llama.
have to look at him anymore. The line kept moving forward, but I couldn't get that
Get out. Annie, get out.
creepy guy out of my mind. I just wanted to get out of the plane and out of his line of sight. With how far back he was, I hoped that there wasn't any chance that he'd be sitting near me. I glanced behind me again to see if he was still staring at me. I turned around and saw the guy standing right behind me. He came out of nowhere. It was like he teleported. I was absolutely
Whoa,
terrified.
whoa, whoa, whoa. You're telling me he cut the line? Security, TSA, he cut the line. Just say he got a bomb. Fixes the problem.
Everyone looked at me
Yeah,
like I
they'll
was
get
crazy,
him.
including the staff. The lady checking
American
tickets
airports
asked me if
don't
I was
play.
okay. I didn't know what to say, so I just gave her some lame excuse about being scared of flying and boarded the plane. I could have sworn the guy was all the way in
Wait,
the
you
back
cut
of
the
the line. My eyes had to have been playing tricks on me. I was still scared as I pushed my way through everyone on the plane. Everyone was scrambling to pack their bags into the luggage compartment and find their seats. I managed to squeeze through eventually. But when I arrived at my seat, I was shocked as hell. The same green hooded man was sitting in the seat next to mine.
What do you
I started
want?
hyperventilating. I was scared
Bro,
as
he
hell
looks
and
like
I
a
had no
Wendigo.
idea what to do. I took my seat but stared straight ahead to avoid making eye contact with him. I didn't want to look at him or speak to him. I was completely terrified. The tension on the
Oh,
plane
yeah, that's so true, Annie. Yeah, I mean, he is scary, though.
was insane.
So it's
I
doing
knew
the
there was
job.
something weird about this guy. I could see out of my peripheral vision his hood covering his face. I couldn't believe that I had to ride the entire trip right next to
Imagine
him.
he had a hood on the whole story and he takes it off and he's like one of the My Little Pony characters. It's like, oh my god, it's a Brody.
All of the passengers were eventually seated and the flight attendant started
Yeah,
giving
like, how does
instructions. I tried
security
my
not
best to
get
ignore
it
the guy and
with the
focus
way
on what
he's
the
acting?
attendant was saying. I figured I just had to push through it. The flight was only about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then, suddenly the man slowly turned his head toward me and started staring deeply at me. I started hyperventilating again.
What do you
I tried my
want?
best to avoid eye contact with him, but I could feel his eyes boring into my skull. He was just staring at me, just like before. He didn't say a word. I felt like I had to turn and face him, but I was so scared to confront the guy. There was no...
Okay, imagine you're in this situation. Imagine you're in this situation. There's a guy that's sitting next to you and he's constantly staring at you. What are you doing? Are you sitting there and saying nothing? Or at some point, are you gonna just kind of deal with it? And then it gets to a point where you just turn to him and you're like, what do you want? Like, can I help you? Do you need something? How's your day going? You're not you when you're hungry. Here, have a Snickers. The thing is, it's on a plane, so you can't really call like your family or anything. But someone you can call is security and Ghostbusters. I can see why she would be like really scared because she doesn't know what he's gonna do, doesn't know who this guy is. Like, so I can see why she's scared. But at some point, you gotta act crazy. Just start speaking in tongues. I don't know.
Just like before, he didn't say a word. I felt like I had to turn and face him, but I was so scared to confront the guy. There was
hate the
no
subtle
way he was looking
animation
at
of
the
his
window
eyes looking
either,
up and
because I
down.
could feel his eyes on me. I slowly turned to him and saw his creepy, gaunt face staring back at me. It was horrible. He didn't look fully human somehow. I figured I had to say something to him.
Can I help you?
I only got
good
dead
job.
silence in response. My heart was beating so fast I thought I might pass out. I tried again though.
What do you want? Is there something wrong?
Then, he suddenly lunged at me with his mouth wide open and his eyes looking reptilian.
Ah!
I jumped out of my seat and started running down the aisle.
He's not real! Help me!
Whoa! You can't stand up on a plane. Not. Hold on. You gotta wait for the seatbelt sign to turn off. Like, you can't just be walking around, girl.
Oh, isn't real! He's not real!
The staff and the other passengers tried to calm me down and take me back to my seat, but I wouldn't let them. I just kept screaming the same thing. That guy wasn't real. I had to be escorted off the plane. Everyone thought I was crazy, but I knew what I saw. I was convinced that the
Hey,
man
I'd
was either
rather
a
look
demon
crazy
or an
than
AI
you get
robot,
abducted,
or maybe
okay?
some kind of reptile or something. I couldn't explain
AI
it.
robot?
I've since been on the news to talk about what happened, but I couldn't tell the
Girl,
whole
you
truth.
went on the news to look crazy? Oh, that's... I don't know if I would have done all that. I'll keep it to myself. You know, I'll tell my siblings, but I'm not going on the news and talk to Susan about my experience on the Spirit Airlines.
True. I knew that I would get laughed at, so I just claimed it was some
Sure,
guy who had
Jan.
stolen my AirPods. I'll probably never know what actually happened, but I did promise myself that I would never get on a plane again.
This one is by Alter. So this one's called Bricks, an Edgar Allan Poe adaptation. A Fox Cube Films production. Yeah, his story is good, even though I shouldn't be looking at it because I'm not playing the game yet. Oh, wait, look at the captions. Okay. And this is the last video for the stream.
I never meant for it to turn out like this.
I thought that was Robert Downey Jr. for a second.
Tabulous. You're a curse.
Dang. Okay, Alter.
You should have called me in the first place. I wanted to try my hand at something new. I don't know why you want to build a wall here anyway. Well, I like things to be symmetrical. Well, it's your money. Look, if you want to learn how to build a wall, chuck us a trowel and I'll teach you.
Dang, you could have chopped off his hand.
That's a margin trowel. You're not going to shift much with that, are you?
Very good, you see?
He just like...
You're learning something already. Here.
No one
Churchill used to build
understands
walls,
me.
you know. Really? Oh, yeah. He was bloody useless at it as well. Too posh or too pissed to do it properly.
Ugh, Churchill, I can't
His
stand it.
manservant used to come in afterwards and build it again. You people think that money can buy you everything.
What do you mean, you
But it can't buy you know-how.
Apparently not.
Go on then. You have a go. That's very good. We'll make a brickie out of you yet.
Don't call me that.
Oh, you... Look, get out of it. Come on. Fuck's sake.
Tell me, Clive, do you know much about the grape?
Sorry?
Wine, Clive, wine. Any favourites? Albariño, Chardonnay, Riesling, or perhaps you're more a red man.
Okay, I guess this is like a modern
your poison?
adaptation.
You know, me and the missus, sometimes we like a nice bottle of that, Rioja.
You know, me and the missus.
Me and the missus, sometimes we like a nice bottle
Sometimes
of
we
that,
like a nice bottle of that,
Rioja.
Rioja.
Rioja. Yes. No, I've
Yeah, I saw the
I've
card
got
keys
the
and I was
bottle of
like,
it, yeah.
oh, maybe this is a modern.
beautiful,
telling.
yeah. 1900. Cost about that much too.
Dang, 1900 for
You're not going to open that, are you?
As the proverb says, wine and wenches empty men's purses.
Here I go.
Thank you. There's a medium red with some brick tones, a hint of cherry to it on the nose. Try it.
Am I sensing tension
If you
here?
like it, I'll give you a bottle to take home.
I'm sensing something.
That'll be bum.
That'll be yours.
Oh, mate, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I...
No. No, I'm having the whole place refitted. Oak display cases. Refrigeration unit. Bespoke design and installation. A little indulgence.
Oi, mate, that's lovely, isn't
A
it?
German company. They fly the fitters out from Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf.
You met
That's
them
not a
the other
real
day, didn't you,
place.
When you were doing up one of the bathrooms. What was his name? Heinz. Hans, yes.
Heinz.
You got on well.
Ketchup.
Yeah, he was all right, you know, for a kraut.
Well, I was not impressed, I have to say. He did not act appropriately. When you're spending a couple $100,000 on something like this, you expect a certain standard of behavior.
200 grand on a cellar. You city boys. Unbelievable. I told my mates you were minted.
Because I heard what you've been saying about me. You and Hans.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Well, I better let you finish up.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we were here for horror, but I'm getting romance here.
Oh, dear.
Oh, he's like, look at the bomb on him. That's a thick one, isn't it? Wait, did he poison him? Uh-oh. Never mind. Oh, Poe, it's like that. Oh, it's like that. Oh.
Wait.
What are you doing, mate? Please don't do it.
Wait.
Oh. He was a bit rough on him, wasn't he? He does, honestly. He slams on the hammer and he's just like... No one understands me. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh dear. You are in a pickle. I can see why old Winnie did this to relax. It's very soothing. That's my technique.
Oh, you're not going to do this. Just because of what I said to the crowd, you can't.
I'm afraid it is necessary. You see, it's a question of respect. I will not have those I employ talking behind my back.
Okay, period.
In the 18th century, if a tradesman disrespected a gentleman, he would be publicly flogged. Did you know that? As a lesson to his peers.
That's why they had revolutions.
Not in this country, they didn't.
That is... Bro, that is terrifying. Can someone... Because, like, that takes time and effort to do. To build up a whole wall in front of your victim, and they have no way out. And they're just there forever. Injured. Bleeding out, bro. Starving. Like it's like, what's gonna kill them first? That is... You have to really hate the person to make them go out that way. Not to even, like, finish them off or anything. That's... Wow, Poe. You build different. It's such a slow burn kind of evil. Oh, what a Poe man. That poor man, he getting absolutely gutted and behind the brick wall.
You know where you are with bricks, don't you? Divided.
Absolutely gutted.
They're kind of useless.
Poetic, I love
Make
that.
something truly splendid. The thing about bricks, though, is that one goes on top of the other. Every brick has its place. They're all in it together.
We're all in this together.
Starts wanting to be the brick at the top, but that wouldn't do at all.
He's a brick.
Walls
Ow.
are there for a reason. They separate us, protect us, keep the things we value safe, the things we fear away.
You're a fucking lunatic.
No. I'm a traditionalist. You broke down the wall between us, Clive.
Man, he's
I'm
he's
sure.
scary.
Back up.
Come on, mate.
Come on, mate. Come on, we're buds.
Come on.
We grew up together. Our moms were friends. Wow. Ooh. And like no one will ever find him. That's another layer to it too.
1982 Rioja. What's that, my friend? Yes, you're quite right. Rioja.
Oh, he's lost it. Oh.
Cheers.
Oh my god. He's a lunatic, I tell you. He's just absolutely mad, the madman. He's a class.
You know, I think my pointing's improving.
Wow. Dang. Okay, Alter. Wow. I kind of want to play another one from Alter. Okay, let me look at my big playlist. Oh wait, I did say that like for every stream that I do like this, for like particularly like the horror shorts kind of ones, we're gonna watch like ones that I know are good-ish towards the end. And there's one that I have, but I don't know, it's like kind of long. We'll do the other one that we're gonna watch on Sunday, and then like the ones that I want to play now, we'll do that on Sunday. I really hope you guys like this one. I think you will. I think you will. This one's also by Alter. This is like one of my favorite videos. It's called Other Side of the Box. No captions though. Sorry. Why am I apologizing? It's not my fault, but sorry.
Oh, careful. You're cutting that broccoli awfully short, you know?
You just keep your eyes on the sauce, sister. I got the broccoli under control.
Sister?
No,
Nice.
yeah, you better believe I am not to be trifled with.
Okay, now this part I don't really like. It's later.
Broccoli is not to be trifled with either.
Oh, hey, the sauce, you cannot let it burn. The recipe says stirring constantly. I swear.
I swear, if any of those 2-inch broccoli end up on my plate, you're getting it. I have to deal with a disappointing 2 inches enough as it is.
Oh, she said it. Oh my God, she said it.
Oh, that's why I like you, I guess. I mean, all 2 inches of me anyway.
Oh, God.
She's giving Tinkerbell,
Well,
doesn't she?
Not a bad 2, I
The
guess.
pixie cut?
Maybe 2.5?
Do I hear 3?
You're getting me wet.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
No, Jesus, you're getting me wet.
All right, I'll get the door. You save the sauce.
The sauce, yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
Who's this guy?
It's Sean.
I'm gonna pretend I've never watched this.
What is he doing here?
I don't know.
Oh, I really don't want to see him right now.
Who is Sean?
I got it.
Sean!
Sean? Long time, man. Good to see you.
Hey, Ben, this is a bad time.
No, I was just, no.
No, it's a bad time.
Yeah,
We're trying
sorry, do you wanna come
we're
in?
trying to cook
Yeah,
dinner.
sure, that'd be great, thanks. Your mom told me where you were at.
Oh. Oh.
This is a nice place.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Where are you at now?
Same place.
Oh, cool.
I'm really sorry everything went down before.
No, hey, it's water under the bridge.
Is she here?
Oh, no, she's at her parents' house right now. She's decorating.
Oh. Great.
Okay, so obviously this is an ex. I'm not letting you in the house on Christmas night. Like, especially, it sounds like things ended badly. So you don't know what his intentions are. You don't know what's in that box. Could be a bomb that goes off as soon as you put it down. If he's like at the door, I would just be like, thank you for the gift. Throw it in the trash.
Look, I just want to give you this.
Sean, you...
You already know who we're
Can I get you a
dealing
drink or
with, though.
something?
Oh, no,
They
I'm
don't
fine.
have instincts.
Are you okay?
Yeah, yes.
After you die, I'm gonna be.
Can you just do me a favor though?
Yeah, of course.
Can you open it?
Yeah, of course, man. Let's open it.
Yeah, he don't care. He don't care about
And
his girlfriend either.
open the box first. The card will make sense after.
Okay, open the box first. Just explodes. Ooh, you hear the wind in there?
All right, I don't get it. Is it supposed to? Hey, Sean?
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What
No,
happened?
you haven't, Belle. Pretend you haven't seen it.
He left.
What's that?
A box.
Well, no shit. Ben? Ben. Ben.
How did they do that effect? I guess it must be a green
need
screen
something.
or something. A piece
What?
of wood. Ghost! We are watching the other side of the box by Alter. The last video I'm playing on stream. That was a hard sentence to get out.
Well, that's odd.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Joe.
Don't. He gave this to you?
It's like, let me
Yeah.
put my hand in there when we just lost
There
our
was a
only
card.
pencil in the house. Oh, and you can just hear the wind in the box. I don't know if y'all can hear it.
Dear Ben, I'm sorry about everything before and everything now, but I had to give it to someone. I don't have it all figured out, but I know it can't move while you're watching.
Oh, we got our pencil back.
Whatever you do, don't take your eyes off of it. It wants you to look away.
I hate that.
Hello? Hello?
Ew.
I'm calling Sean.
Why is he all wet? Where'd you come from? The swamp? Ew. It's probably indestructible, honestly.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, I don't know what this thing is that you gave me here, but, call me back. Now.
Yeah, just slowly close the box. You're like, excuse me, sir. Just put his head back down.
Why is it looking at you like that?
He wants
I
me.
don't know.
What do you think it wants?
I don't know.
Call him again.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
What do you think it
I
wants?
said I don't know.
Hey, don't
Why is
yell
it
your
looking at
wife
you like that?
Oh.
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, call me back. Now.
Ew.
We're getting out of here. Rachel.
Alright. Imagine you get a box. There's a whole man inside. Well, his head. Like, what are you doing with the box? I'm gonna try to get rid of it in any way possible. I can imagine that it's not as easy as just throwing it away. Because like Sean said, in the note he says, I had to give it to someone. So the only way it seems like he can get rid of it is by giving it to someone. But also, you have to really hate that person if you do that to someone else, you know? Or you can just have a new friend. He just lives in a box.
We can't. We're not supposed to look away from it.
Annie.
What happens if we do?
That's what we need to find out. Just for a second. Okay. We need to know what we're dealing with. On the count of 3. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
That is way longer than a second. Ew, the fingies.
Could have been worse.
What? What do you want?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Just Ben. Don't let him leave the house.
It can't move as long as you're looking at it, right? That's what it says?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find Sean. I don't know why he did this, but I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. So someone has to be looking at it. Or else it's going to come more and more out the box.
One of us has to stay and watch it.
See, if I'm watching it,
What? No, don't leave me alone here with this thing.
about to be
It's
in
fine,
the
we
most
don't even know what it is,
intense
okay?
staring
Could be
eye
harmless.
contact. Wait, what's it called?
that what
Eye
you think?
staring contact. Eye contact. The eye staring contact. What is it called? Eye contact, staring contest, whatever. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Great commentary. Wait, I think I have that knife. It's a really good knife. Cuts very easily.
You know it has to be me, right?
Fruits and veggies and stuff.
You heard what Sean said.
Not let you leave the house, that's exactly what it wants. Just be quick.
See, this one YouTuber, they said while he's in the car, they'll just put the box on the dashboard and just watch him while they're driving. Because, like, why would you leave your girlfriend alone with that thing? You don't know what it's gonna do.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
Sean, answer the phone. I don't know why you did this, but I'm gonna find out. And told us what you said. I don't know what I could have possibly done.
What are you talking about?
Sean, why haven't you been answering?
What did you just say?
Why haven't you been answering the phone?
No, you just said it told us what I said?
Yeah, it spoke. Or echoed. It told us what you said.
What I said? What do you mean? Who's us?
Come on about me not leaving the house.
Ben, I didn't tell it to do anything. I didn't even know it could speak.
Sean, what's going on?
Ben, it's lying to you. I don't know why, but it lied to you.
Why did you give this to us?
Us, you keep saying us. Who's us?
Us, man, me and Rachel.
She was at the house. Ben, where are you right now?
I'm coming to you.
No! You have to keep your eyes on it!
I know, Rachel's watching it.
No, Ben, you! God damn it, I gave it to you! You have to keep your fucking eyes on it! Ben, don't go back. Don't you go back there!
RIP to a real one. So whoever you give it to, it has to be like one person. So he just... Tinkerbell's gone. Probably, I don't know if you missed this part, Ghost, but they're exes. So I think that's why she didn't go to talk to Sean instead. Like, they had, like, a bad falling out.
Rachel?
Yeah? What's up?
See, now why would she be
Where's the box?
He probably feels bad that he just left her with that thing. Trying to make sure he still got a girlfriend. Trying to make sure he get in some tonight. Like, I'm getting some tonight. Wait, hold on. The Lanksmen will go to get some. I don't know if y'all know of Until Dawn, the video game, but let me just say that Mike, he went through hell and back just so he could get some with Jess. It's so funny when you play the game and he He goes through so much just to save Jessica. Because, you know, in the game, they were almost about to do it, but then, you know, she got snatched up. And then Mike is just like, oh no, you're not about to ruin my night. I'm about to save your life, girl. Mike is like the thirstiest video game character in history.
I see you. I see you. I see you.
Oh, I don't think I noticed that the first time. He's gone. Oh my god. It's like, who do you see? Ooh, it's a party. They're getting closer. Ah! The Power Rangers cameo. R.I.P. bro. R.I.P. One thing that always confused me about this one was like, why was it wet everywhere? Like, why is what's the message with water, you know? Because the water was running, there was like condensation on the shower curtains, there's just puddles everywhere. Like, I've never really understood that, and I've watched this like a few times too. Also, like the people towards the end, like the little group that was slowly inching towards him, those have to be the ones that were taken into the box, because one of them definitely looked like his girlfriend. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for those who stayed. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Have a great night, guys. Good night, sweet dreams.